The dogs and I just got back from a walk and it is already getting hot outside. It's supposed to be 80 today, and then the rest of the week is supposed to be in the high 80s, almost 90s. So it is officially summer here. I don't know that they're gonna get their afternoon walk this week because I think the ground is gonna be too hot for them. So I'm trying to take them early in the morning before it gets too warm. You guys tired now? I'm gonna go ahead and make something to eat. I've only had 2 cups of coffee today so far, and I've got the shakes. So time to make something to eat, and then I'll head into the studio and start working on stuff. Office assistant has just arrived late, but better than never. So here's what we're working with today in here. As you can see, I have some candles here that I poured over the weekend. I need to trim the wicks, heat gun the tops, box them up, and then I can add them to the shelf. I only have 2 lonely candles up there, and it actually is going to be 1 because I have an order to box up. I am so behind on the pins on my map, so I think today I'm gonna work on that, just catching up on pinning all of the cities that have ordered if they don't have pins already. Every time I show this map or post it on Instagram, I get a lot of questions about it. It is from holycowcanvas.com, and I believe it is something like the farmhouse US map, something like that. I'll link it down below, but I love it. I love being able to see just all of the cities that I've shipped things to. So I definitely need to catch up on the pins. I don't even know how far back I left off on the orders, but I actually was thinking that would be a fun reel to film for Instagram, and I'll probably work on that today. Before we do anything though, I am going to package that order. I always like to knock out the orders first. That way the rest of the day I can focus on other things and not have to worry about them. And this order, I believe, is from a YouTube subscriber because they did use the discount code that I provide in the description box. So Luis, if you're watching this, thank you so much for your order. To your bed. I just got back from dropping off that package at the post office real quick, so now we're gonna go ahead and start working on these candles and getting them ready to be boxed up. So I'm gonna start by removing the wick stabilizers, and these are actually the same ones that I had made custom for the 3-inch tulip from Modern Craft Labs. I'm able to make them work for these. They're not a perfect fit, but I'm still able to make it work. So to me, it's fine. I don't feel like I need to order new ones. And today I actually have an exciting package coming. I have some more molds coming from Canadian Silicone Molds. So a couple more of these logo ones for the 3-inch tulip. And then I have their oval one coming. I got one custom logo jar of that. So I'm super excited to open that up and see what it looks like when it gets here. So I like to just do an initial chop of the wicks before I heat gun the tops, just to get a lot of that length off. I did pour a few fall testers the other day as well, and these are from the newest launch from Midwest Fragrance Company. So I have Vanilla Pumpkin Marshmallow, Harvest Fig, Holiday Wassail, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, and Golden Skyline, and they are all so good. I'm not sure how many scents yet I'm gonna have for fall, and I actually think I'm gonna combine the fall and the winter collection. I had 2 different collections last year, but it was a little too stressful having them so close together. So just to make it easier, I'm gonna combine both of them this year. And these are definitely in the running. As a perfectionist, this really hurt my heart. After I poured the Riviera candles, I totally bumped into the table and the wax sloshed around in the jars and got on the sides. So that was a huge bummer. These jars I had sealed with the preserver / sealer from EarthSafe, not the Quick Dip. If I had sealed them with the Quick Dip, I probably could have just wiped them off and they would have been fine. And I'm usually so careful about pouring so that I don't spill, because I know it stains if you don't seal the outside. But me being the clumsy person that I am, just bumped into the table, and yeah, I was so bummed. But what I think I'm gonna do, normally I would just keep these for myself or give them to family and friends, but I think I'm actually gonna list them on the website as a separate product and at a discounted rate, because the candle itself is gonna burn like normal, they just don't look perfect. So I don't want to completely let them go to waste, so I'm not sure yet what kind of discount I'm gonna give them, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do that and see how it goes, see if people buy them. So here's a little before and after so you can see the difference. This one has not been heat gunned yet, and this one has. So you can see it looks a lot more even and the sides are nice and filled in. Now that these have set and cooled, I'm gonna go ahead and trim the wicks again. For boxing these up, I am using the 4x4x4 gift boxes from Uline, and I did already label them, and so they're just really easy to fold up, and I like that it adds a little bit of protection to the candle in the shipping box. So I'll just put a little bed of crinkle paper in there, also from Uline, and I kind of make a little nest. Then we just place the candle in there, and then I'll take some more crinkle paper and I just kind of put it in the corners just to help stabilize the candle in the box. Since I don't have any labels on these new jars, I do put the scent on the bottom on the warning label. And then obviously I also have the scent on the gift box as well. So also with these new jars, I've changed the colors. So I used to do kind of a swirled different color for every scent jar. And I just wanted to kind of go back to simplicity. So I now have just one color jar for every scent for my signature collection. And then for holidays or kind of limited edition candles, then I'll do colors and kind of change it up. But I don't know, I was just wanting to go back to the simplicity of it and just keep it simple. All right, here is the map all caught up on pins, and it is just so crazy to see how many little pins there are all over the country. I am just so thankful. Thank you guys so much for your support. If you've ever placed an order or shared anything or liked anything, I really, really appreciate it. And I even have a little Puerto Rico down there at the bottom. I need to scribble in a Canada pin up top, but yeah, it's wild to look at this and see the progress that I've made. So I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.